Friends, today we are going to see this new topic which is known as presentation basics. Okay, so this is chapter 8 under unit 2 office automation tools. Okay, so as the title says, office automation tools. So in that, presentation plays a vital role in office presentation. Okay, so in most of the companies, they'll be presenting the growth or future plan to the clients or to the board members by using this uh, by using this presentation. Okay, so the most commonly used presentation software is uh, Microsoft presentation. So PowerPoint presentation. Okay, you would have known this PowerPoint PPT. uh, so this PowerPoint PPT uh, is is owned by Microsoft, so which is a licensed software. So if you want to use that licensed software, then you have to pay for it. Okay, so uh, so it is a licensed software. You cannot able to change the source code, or you have to use the certain features that are available in that particular software. But in this in this open source open office presentation, which is Impress. Okay, so the software which is used here is Impress. So this Impress software will help you to create presentation, and we are going to learn about detail in this chapter. Okay, so learning objectives. Here you can see that after learning this chapter, the student will be able to know the open source presentation software, explore opening a new presentation using Impress, create a new presentation using various ways using Impress, know parts of the main Impress window, differentiate five sections of task pan, explain window elements in Impress, differentiate various view in our workspace. Okay, explore drawing object, inserting OLE. Okay, uh, next is drawing free form shape, rotate objects, create animation in slide and object. Okay, so these are all the things that we are going to see in this eighth chapter. So we'll move on to this presentation software. Meaning, a presentation software is a computer software package used to show information in the form of slideshow. Okay, so each page in the presentation is known as slides. Okay, so uh, in document each of the information is given as page. Okay, so you'll be creating different many number of pages to share your information. But here in presentation software, if you want to share an information, then you'll be creating a slide. Okay, so you'll be giving a title for that slide, and you'll be giving the body of the slide, and then you'll be sharing the information in the point manner. Okay, so here you can see that in this chapter we are going to see how to open a presentation software, how to create a new presentation in the Impress, and various ways in using this Impress, and know all the parts in main windows of Impress. And you can see that the five different sections of the task pan. Okay, so there are five different sections of the task panel. Okay, so task panel or task pan. Okay, so the entire window is divided into five: the menu area, work area, and the slide area. So everything can be seen in the forthcoming chapters. Okay, so next is explaining the window elements of Impress. Okay, so you can see that each one of the elements can be viewed here, or you can just touch on it, you can click on it, what will be the action that is going on the background. If you click on this, everything will be discussed in this chapter. Okay, so next is differentiate various views of workspace. Okay, so here you can see that you can create view according to your own comfortable level. Okay, some of them would have a eyesight problem, so they'll be having a very zoomed in presentation, and some of them will have some very sharp eyes, so they will be having the small letters, so that they'll be sharing more information in a very less number of slides. Okay, so next is exploring drawing objects and inserting OLE. So, drawing objects, you can even draw objects on your own, or importing OLE. OLE means object linking and embedding. So you can just take any document from other windows. Okay, so other windows means other application or other software, and you can paste it here, or you can just drag and drop here. Okay, so that is known as OLE, object linking and embedding. So any changes in that particular source file will reflect here in the presentation. So useful to uh, it will be useful to uh, update yourself at the current result. Okay, so next is draw freeform shapes. Okay, so even you can draw freeform shapes, okay, as you like, by using the mouse and creating a diagram with the pen tool or some other tools. Okay, so that is freeform shapes. Next, to rotate objects. So if you want to rotate an object or image or a text, then you can do by using this rotate option. Next is create animation in slides and objects. Okay, so creating slide animation. Okay, so from moving from one slide to animation, you can see that the slides may fade in and fade out, and you can see that the background will be somewhat blurrier, and it will move on to the next slide. So these kind of animations can be learned from this chapter. Okay, so first of all, we can see that presentation. uh, so functions. Okay, so three major functions in this presentation software: an editor an editor that allows the text to insert an editor that allows the text to be inserted and formatted, a method of inserting and manipulating graphical images, and a slideshow system to display the content. Okay, so these are all the three things that we are going to see uh, in the forthcoming chapters. So next is presentation software is used to create presentation, quiz, e-learning package, and multimedia products. Okay, most presentation software packages will create you multimedia products such as series of slides, text, image, video, animation, links, and sound can be combined in on each slide to create a final product. Okay, so if you have content, so that may be in a textual information, or it may be image information, or it can be of audio or video information. Any kind of information uh, can be given as a can be given as a can be given as a content or input to this software. So this will create a presentation in such a way that this boring stuff of text and image can be displayed in a very attention grasping way, so that the viewers can get, or the audience can get the information without any hesitation. Okay, so you can even change or manipulate the image or graphical uh, uh, graphical content, and you can see that it creates a slideshow system for every document. And here you can see that you can use this presentation to create e-learning packages and quizzes and even multimedia products. Okay, so most presentation software packages will create multimedia content using series of slides. Okay, so all the presentation software like Microsoft Excel, sorry, Microsoft PowerPoint or OpenOffice Impress or Libra presentation. So these kind of presentation software are commonly having the same work. Okay, so commonly having the same work, which is presenting the information in an animated or in a good way with the sound and impressing way. Okay, so that's why it is called as OpenOffice Impress. So next is the most commonly known presentation program is open source .org Impress, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Apple Keynote. In this chapter, we are going to explore the OpenOffice.org's presentation software Impress. So in this chapter, we are going to see this OpenOffice presentation software Impress. So Impress is a OpenOffice org means organization. OpenOffice is an organization, not is it is not an institution. So institution means it will be teaching some to you. So that kind of teaching experience will be called as institution. So organization means group of people come and work together to create a common goal. Okay, so this is organization. uh, you can create slide using uh, you can create slides using Impress. It contains different elements like text, bullets, numbered list, tables, chart, and clip arts, and a range of graphic objects. Impress has uh, Impress has access to spell check and the thesaurus. Also, it comes with pre-packaged text styles, background styles, and online help. Okay, so this Impress is having a greater support. Okay, the background support means it has all the necessary items in a preloaded manner. Okay, so it may be like bullets, numbering table, charts, and clip arts and spell check is an important feature that is available in most of the application that are created today. So thesaurus is an English term to create a meaningful sentence. Okay, so so next is you can see that it provides online help. Okay, if you are having any doubts, you can just ask a query in the online help session, so that the customer or the customer support person or customer support executive will help you guide the fix the problem or to fix the issues. Okay, so next is open a new presentation. So you can start Impress in several ways. Okay, so there are more numerous ways. So you can just use by using this start menu. So when you click on the start menu, it will show you the page like this. Okay, so this is the start menu. So here you can see that when you click on that, it will show you the open source, sorry, open office Impress in the start menu itself, or you can see that a separate folder will be there in the open office, and then you have to click on that and you can just select the open office from there, or you can just yes like this. Okay, so this is the second method which I have told you, or it may be having the desktop shortcut icon in the desktop itself, so that you can just double click on that and open the file, open the software. Okay, So these are all the three different ways in opening the open office impress. So next is creating a new presentation. So we have learned how to create or how to open the application. Then now the next step is to create a new presentation. Okay, so you can create a presentation by only by any one of the following method. So there are so many methods, you can use only any one of this method. Okay, so by selecting an empty presentation, by selecting from templates, and by selecting from open existing file. Okay, so you can uh, create an empty presentation. Okay, so there will be no slides or no pages will be available in this impress function, so which is known as that is empty presentation or blank presentation. Okay, so this will contain only a white page or white slide. So you have to import everything, or the work must be done by yourself to create a nice presentation. The next one is template one. So all the most of the things, only the information will not be created, since you have to type the content for you, or content that has to be presented. But most of the other things like design and slide to slide animation and here sound effects can be created by using this template. Template means predefined document design. Okay, so this is a template. So these templates can be used to um open a new presentation. Okay, so next, the last option is opening the existing one. Okay, so already saved uh, OpenOffice presentation or OpenOffice Impress file in your hard disk. Just double click on that to open that particular existing file in your PC or laptop, anything. So next is using empty presentation. Okay, so the first thing we are going to see is blank presentation or empty presentation. So here you can see that we are going to see the steps that are involved in creating new presentation with with the with no design, or with a predefined without any predefined design. Okay, so this is known as blank presentation or empty presentation. Okay, so select empty presentation under the type. It creates a presentation from scratch. So click next. Okay, click next. The presentation wizard step 2 appears. Figure 8.4. Okay, shows the wizard. Okay, so this is the create new presentation dialog box. So you have to click empty presentation and click next to create to show the next step of it. So in that you have to select the slide design. Okay, slide background design, everything can be selected in this presentation design wizard. So and then you have to click OK or next. Okay, so choose the design under select a slide design. The slide design selection gives you two main choices: presentation background and presentations. Okay, so each one of them having a list of choices for slide design. You can, if you want to use one of these other than original, click onto the click onto the click on select it, and then preview the same which is shown in the preview pane. So when you select any design, it will be shown in the preview part here. So this is the preview part, and you have to select the empty empty presentation. So in that empty presentation you have to select the screen background or uh, presentation. Okay, so everything can be selected, and then you have to click next when you complete all the actions in this step 2. Okay, so now we'll move on to the next step. Originally, mm, original in an empty background, you can also select among these three predefined presentation original, including new introduction of new products and recommendation of a strategy. Okay, so this software will give you a presentation with a new design which is not used yet in the field of presentation. Okay, so next is create an item to see a preview of the slideshow in the preview window. Okay, so you can preview the content or you can preview the design by using this preview window. So select how the presentation will be used under selection of output medium. Generally presentations are created for computer screen displays. So select the screen options to view the screen settings. Okay, so click next to the presentation wizard to move on to the step 3 appears. Okay, so this step 3 wizard will appear for you when you click next. Okay, so in this step you can choose the desired slide transition from one effect. The most of used, okay, so will be that this drop down or lift up. So this kind of animations will be there in the predefined setting itself. So next is select the desired speed from the transition between the different slides in the presentation. From the speed drop down menu, medium is a good choice. So create a new presentation. When you click on this create button, then this new presentation will be created by uh, by giving the settings that you are provided in the presentation wizard dialog box. Okay, so it will provide all the settings that you have selected in the previous wizard. So it will create it and it will display it for you. Okay, so then next thing is this is the screen. Okay, so you can see that selecting a slide design using presentation background. So you have to select the presentation background, and then if you want you can just create color or lightning or any other effects in the background. Okay, so and then you have to click this screen icon to change the screen settings so that when to appear and where to appear can be displayed in this uh, window. Okay, so next topic is using templates. Okay, so we have seen what is uh, how to create an empty or a blank presentation. Now we are going to see this using templates. Okay, so if you choose the option from template, it uses a template design which is already created as the basic from a new presentation. The wizard changes to show the list of available templates. Choose the template in which you are interested and introduce a new project and recommendation of strategy or pre-packaged presentation templates. Okay, so these templates are predefined designs which are created by the OpenOffice Impress software people itself. Okay, so inside the OpenOffice Impress app, you can find all different option which are available in this Impress function to create a new or existing, editing a uh, in a new presentation. Okay, so next is you can see that uh, introducing new products, and we have seen this. So these are all the ways to create a new presentation using templates. Next is opening, using the existing opening the file which is existed or which is created in the previous days. Okay, so here you can see that it will show all the files, okay, so that are present in your selected location. Then you have to select the presentation from there, and then you can just go to your office and view it by using this OpenOffice presentation. Okay, so then next thing is uh, you can see that. Yes, so here you can see that presentation wizard. Okay, so this is a wizard that will show you uh, the dialog box that will help you to create the open a file which is already created or which is existing in the before sessions. Okay, so which is created in the previous sessions. Okay, so here you can see that opening a new presentation using OpenOffice, open a existing presentation. Okay, so here you can see that empty presentation from templates, open existing file. So you have to click the third option. When you click the third option, a button will be appearing under it saying open. Okay, so when you click on that, it will open a new window which will show you the path. Okay, it will show you the path where the existing file is present, and then click OK to create a new new path. Okay, or new presentation document. Okay, so next is uh, so various ways of starting impress. Okay, so here you can see that uh, you can uh, you can start impress in various way using you can select the presentation from the system menu or the OpenOffice org quick starter. Okay, so or you can click the triangle to the click the triangle to the right of new icon on the main menu, or to create a toolbar. Okay, by using the toolbar you can select presentation form drop down menus, which is in figure 8.11. Okay, so this is the figure 8.11. So here you can see that this is a new presentation using template. Okay, so when you click on that, it will display all the options that are available under it. So that is text document or spreadsheet or presentation or note, or even image can be imported from outside to this carrier to show you the particular content. Okay, so next is you can see that uh, uh, yes, file new. Okay, by using this file new as an option to create a new presentation, so you have to click file will be located under the title bar. The first menu in the menu bar is file, so when you click on that, it will show all the options regarding the file. Okay, file, save as, open, read only. So spell check, everything will be there. So under that you can see that there will be an option which is known as new. So when you click on that new presentation, then a new presentation dialog box will appear, and you can just click OK to create a new presentation. Okay, so next is you can see that uh, so next class, okay, in the next class we will see this part of the main impress window. Okay, so with this we'll finish the class. We'll see the rest of the things in the next class. Thank you.